Hello and welcome to another very special episode of It's Your Role, the improvised D&D adventure with me, Elliot Reeves Giblin, as your humble dungeon master. And we have got a very special guest for you today. We have got our new cast member, Francis. Hello, Francis.
Hi, hello.
How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Good. Well, what this little session zero is going to be about is finding out about Francis's character, who they are, where they've come from, what they want, all of that good stuff, before you can see Francis live in one of our shows. Ooh. Are you ready to crack on, Francis?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go for it.
Crack on then.
Yeah.
Our adventure begins in the Feywild. All of our other adventures have begun in the prime material plane. That is the place at the centre of creation where humans, orcs, all of those races live. The Feywild sits above the prime material plane. It is a place of nature, brimming with magic. It is the court of summer, where a certain particular race of elves live, and an untold number of other magical creatures. And this is where we find ourselves, in a beautiful summer forest, shafts of light coming through the bowers of the trees. And this is where we find your character, Francis. Can you please tell us their name and describe them for us?
Yeah, of course. So my character is Thimble Dewberry, and she is a little Harington rabbit folk creature. So they're sort of like rabbits, but they stand up like humans. And she is a little white, sort of bunny rabbit style kind of very sort of white fur, like pink eyes kind of thing, quite small, and probably is in fact sat outside in the middle of nature.
As you're sat here just taking in the nature, your ears prick up and you notice something. Someone is bounding towards you. Thimble! 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 Oh. And it is one of your many brothers.
Yeah.
Bounding towards you.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Hi.
I can't stop hopping.
What do you mean? Well,
I can't stop. I've just learned to hop and now I can't stop.
Oh, well, I mean, that's...
He's just boing, bouncing all over the place.
I mean, really, it's quite a good thing to learn to hop, I think. You know, I think Mum and Dad would be very proud.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, how high can you go?
As he's bouncing up and down, he just focuses really hard. Pew, and takes off about 20 feet in the air.
Whoa!
And lands onto the ground. No longer hopping.
You okay? You okay there?
That was really cool.
Yeah, you did. There was some great work.
Yeah. And this is your brother, Billy Joe.
Billy Joe.
Amazing.
Billy Joe.
One of your many brothers. This one called Billy Joe.
Yeah. Oh, Billy Joe, that was excellent.
And Billy Joe is dressed in armour that's way too big for him.
Yeah.
Chainmail, a big horned helmet. It really doesn't suit him.
Yeah. And
he's dressed like this because he's just been chosen as the fighter of the family.
Yeah. I see you've put your new armour on then?
Yeah, it's a bit big on me.
Yeah, I mean, you might grow into it.
I really didn't want to be the fighter of the family.
Oh, I know, Billy Joe. Oh, I know exactly how you feel.
Why does Mum and Dad make all of us pick a class?
Well, it's I mean, it's a sort of a longish story. I mean, it goes back to what our family have done for generations, because you know there's so many of us.
Yeah, of course, and we all have to do our bit for the burrow.
Well, yes, I suppose.
I just wish I could have been like a rogue or something. That would have been so cool.
Yeah. I mean, they don't often, you know, that's there's probably not enough of us this generation for that. You know, they don't need someone in that way.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's quite cool being a fighter. You get to be outdoors and then hitting people maybe.
Can you
and
give
protecting.
me a persuasion check, please?
Yeah, cool. That's a 20.
That's a 20?
Yeah, that's a nat 20.
Billy Joe's eyes open wide and he shuffles closer towards you. His face is basically up against yours, whiskers touching. You think?
Yeah. Yeah, do you know what? I think you will be an even better fighter than her uncle was. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I mean, you might, you'll need to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a monk. Sorry, that's our other sibling.
Yeah.
Sue Pollard. Sue Pollard's the monk.
Yeah. Sue Pollard is indeed. Yeah.
Are you excited for your class ceremony tomorrow morning? Are you excited to be the wizard of the family?
Well, can you keep a secret, Billy Joe?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how you were a bit unsure about being a fighter?
Yeah, until you convinced me.
Yeah, until I did very good at that. I don't really want to be a wizard either.
What do you mean? Fireball, ice storm,
Well, it's just
other spells.
I know, but it's a lot of studying. You know?
Yeah.
Like you get to do stuff when you're a fighter, and if I'm going off to be a wizard, I have to sit indoors and study all these books. And do you know what? Do you know how many trees they cut down for their scrolls?
Oh my god. No, I never thought about that.
And it's quite a lot of work, and there's quite a lot of different things that sort of go. I guess I'm not so excited as you are now.
What would you want to be if you could choose?
Well, I don't really know. It's more. I don't really just. I quite like the idea of magic. That's good. And we sort of, many in our family have been, but I would much prefer to be outside like we are now, rather than sort of cloistered away.
Well, you're not meant to be out this far into the woods.
Well, neither are you, Billy Joe.
Touche, my sister, touche.
I know, but
you know what Mum said about being out here?
I know, but Mum's a bit overprotective sometimes, I'd say.
She is a bit. But you haven't been near. And Billy Joe looks off into the distance, his eyes going wide. You haven't been near the ruins, have you?
No, I wouldn't.
Mum said that
ever.
Any Herringon that goes into the ruins disappears and never comes back.
Do you think Mum might have just been trying to scare you a wee bit there with that one, though?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I think, right. Can you keep an even bigger secret?
Yeah, you've already told me one.
Yeah. I have actually been to the ruins once.
What?
I know. Don't tell Mum, though. You can't tell Mum.
No.
Because she'll get really annoyed, and she'll do that thing with her foot.
Oh, no, I
that
don't
stampy
like that.
thing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah. No. But, it was really cool.
What did you find there?
Mostly just like a bunch of ruins, really. It was a lot of stones. But then there's also some stones that have like weird carvings in them and stuff like that.
Stones
They're quite
with
cool.
Weird carvings.
Yeah, and like little dots. They actually they look a bit like the stars sometimes. Like the constellations we can see. They sort of look like that, but sort of, I guess, in stone.
Maybe when you're the wizard of the family, you can go into the ruins and find out what that all means.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I was going to be the wizard, I'd have to go off somewhere else and train and stuff like that for it. Cut and all that stuff. So
as both of you now sit in kind of silent contemplation about your shared fates and the ruins, a larger female rabbit folk comes wandering through the trees. It is your mother.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Charlene, Destroyer of Men. Excuse me, what do you think you're doing here then? I told you not to go this far into the forest.
Oh, Mum, no, it was we were
Back
just...
to the burrow, now.
But it's
and
still...
she raises a foot up, ready to do the thumping thing.
Okay.
Back now.
No, okay.
Sorry, ma'am.
Don't
Sorry.
Yeah.
Billy Joe scuttles off through
Okay.
the bracken back to the
Yeah.
burrow.
Sort of gather myself and sort of start to head back. We weren't doing anything wrong.
As you're walking back with Charlene, your mother, destroyer of men.
Yeah.
She comes in close to you. You were out practicing druidcraft again, weren't you?
No.
Can you make me a deception check, please?
That would be 10. 10.
Don't lie to your mother.
Well, it wasn't so much practicing as I was just sort of, sitting in nature and looking up at the sky, I suppose. But
Everyone in this burrow has their place.
I know.
And your place is as the wizard of the family. We already have a druid. Your sibling, Thomas.
Yeah, but Thomas isn't very good at being a druid.
Don't you say that. Thomas is a lovely young lad. Bit dim.
He
but lovely.
barely leaves the burrow. How can he be a druid if he's just underground all
I
the
won't
time?
have anything said against your numerous brothers and sisters.
No, I know. I just think I would be a much better druid than he would.
Well, being a druid involves going off into nature, leaving the burrow. You don't want to
Yeah.
be doing that.
Do I know?
No.
But-
Things are scary out there beyond the Feywild. There are humans.
But I mean, have you ever actually seen a human, Mum?
To be honest, I don't think they actually exist.
Really?
Mm.
They're like,
All
Oh.
fleshy
I know.
and little ears.
I mean, it'd be quite cool to see one though, even if they, don't exist. I've tried drawing one once, but
What did it look like?
well, it was sort of like well, I was going off of your description, so
Right.
it was sort of very thin and tall.
Have you got the
Um,
picture with you?
Yeah, I think I do actually. Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
let's
yeah.
see it then.
Yeah. It's sort of
Oh my god, that's terrible.
what? But you don't know what humans look like either if you've never seen
But I
one.
know what they don't look like. Why has it got 3 feet?
Well,
Oh, that's not. Oh.
I
Anyway, I'm just
I
going to
didn't-
take.
I'm
She
not
just
very good at drawing clothes.
takes the drawing away from you, puts her in her back pocket. That's enough of that then. And she just throws you into your room in the burrow.
no.
I'll see you in the morning for your class naming ceremony, okay?
Fine. Bye, Mum.
Bye. Shuts the door on you. So you've got a bit of downtime now
Yeah.
before we're getting into the evening.
Yeah.
Would you just like to have a long rest? Is there anything else you want to do before that?
I would. I think I've got essentially like I've made a star map,
Right, okay,
Right.
cool.
but it's basically a crystally stone that I
Oh,
found.
right, okay.
And then when you put it in front of light, it like projects
That's so
the stars.
cool. So it's like
out.
a projector.
Yeah, sort of.
Amazing.
So I guess maybe I sort of get that out and I'm studying the
Oh,
stars
fantastic.
and stuff like
Can
that.
you give me a Arcana check,
Ooh,
please?
okay. That would actually be a 22.
22.
Yeah.
All right, cool. As you're reflecting light
Yeah.
through this crystallized rock,
Mm.
you take a really good look at the stars that are being projected, and you notice, hold on, these aren't the stars of the Feywild. I've never seen this constellation before.
Yeah.
And that one looks like a bear, and that one looks like a plough. This isn't.
Oh.
These aren't the stars I know very well.
I think maybe I have like pieces of paper with drawings of our
Yeah,
stars and I'm
yeah,
like
yeah.
comparing them
No,
almost.
that can't be right.
Yeah.
How odd.
Weird.
Yeah.
But
All right.
yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do before you have a long rest?
I think maybe all of my like wizard training stuff has been kind of shoved
Yeah, yeah.
in a corner. And I maybe go and sort of I guess, get it out and look at it a bit.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm like, sort of like it should probably be. But then I sort of want to get it out so it's ready, but I'm also still desperately trying to deny that that's ever going to happen.
You're begrudgingly kind of giving it your attention.
Yeah.
And, okay.
I sort of scan over it and I'm like, oh yeah.
All right. Well, as you do that, and you begin reading a lengthy wizard tome, sleep takes you, and you have a long rest.
Lovely.
You wake up to the sound of dozens of your brothers and sisters thumping through the burrows with bunting, getting everything ready for your class naming ceremony.
Yeah. Okay.
Your mother comes in. Sleep well, did you?
Somewhat, yes, I suppose.
Fantastic. Well, what I have here for you, as she pulls out a wizard hat.
Oh, thank you, Mum.
Would you like it?
I don't know. Yes, I suppose. Wow, you've even made the holes for my ears.
I
That's
know.
amazing.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah,
I have the cloak to go with it as well.
Oh, a whole cloak as well. Wow. Okay. Do you want me to put it on now?
Yeah, put it on now.
Okay. Right. All right.
Oh, look at that! Doesn't that look good?
Yeah. I mean, it's quite sort of.
You'll grow into it.
Stifling, you know. It's sort of quite. It's quite warm, I'd say.
Warm because of fireballs, which you will be casting very soon, I imagine. Anyway,
Well, I mean, they're quite destructive fireballs. I'd say. Is that
we
something
need a
that
wizard to protect the burrow and protect the family.
Well, isn't that what Billy Joe's doing as a fighter?
Everyone has their place within the protection of the burrow and the family.
Okay.
Right, come on, let's go.
Okay, all right.
And you're taken out of the burrow and in a clearing in the meadow.
Yeah.
Some bunting's been set up. Your mother, your father, all of the other family members are there watching you. You're just going there with this big wizard hat on.
There on my eyes,
it's like covering your eyes and everything.
Yeah. Oh god.
Your family member, Billy Joe the fighter, comes towards you and kind of whispers close. You don't have to do this, you know.
Are you sure?
You don't have to be the wizard. You can run away.
What? I could. But I mean, where would I go necessarily?
You could run into the forest. You could hide in the ruins if you wanted. I wouldn't tell anybody.
What's everybody is around here right now? Well, you wouldn't tell them that I was going to the ruins.
No.
Oh. Okay.
And I could maybe speak to Mum and try and convince her to maybe let you be a cleric or something like that.
I really want to be a druid, you know, like. But I mean, maybe if I ran away for
all
a
right,
little.
quiet down, everyone. It's kind of a pot and pan. Ding, 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 ding. We are gathered here today for your sister's naming ceremony. To have the wizard in a family. Do you take on the role of the wizard, Thimble, Dewberry?
No.
No. What do you mean?
I don't want to be a wizard.
What do you want to be then?
You know this. I want to be a druid.
You can't be a druid. Thomas is the druid. Hello.
Well, but Thomas, you could be the wizard.
I don't want to be a wizard.
Well, neither do I.
All right.
I don't think I'd be a very good wizard, Mum.
Doesn't matter if you're not going to be a good wizard. We always need to have a wizard. We always need to have a rogue. We always need to have a druid.
But one of the others could be a wizard.
No, it has to be you.
Why?
Because I bloody well said so.
Right, well, I'm not gonna do it.
Billy Joe holds two little thumbs up. You're doing great.
And I really dramatically take the hat off and then do, in a very, very well-practiced imitation of my mum, stamp my foot down on top of it on the ground.
Amazing. Can you give me a performance check, please?
Yeah. Oh, it's an 18.
Okay. Billy Joe completely misinterprets what is going on.
Yeah.
And he's like, that was the signal. And just rugby tackles his mother. All of the siblings are like, what's going on?
Oh.
And Billy Joe's just, now, Thimble, go!
Oh.
Get off me, Billy Joel. What the bloody hell are you doing?
Make a break for it.
So
I think, in this moment.
You're just leaving the chaos.
I think I'm so freaked out by what I've done myself.
Yeah.
In stamping on this wizard hat that I just need to get away for a bit. I think I need to run away
Fantastic.
for a short time.
Yeah. You run out of the meadow and into the forest, leaving behind the cacophony of
Yeah.
There's like 14 rabbits that have just descended into like a family feud.
Yeah.
Are you? Where are you heading?
Billy Joel.
Billy Joel.
Yeah.
Yay! You're just running through the forest.
Yeah, I reckon I head towards the ruins as well if I
You
can.
find yourself now in these ruins.
Yeah.
Brown stone walls are overtaken by vines.
Okay.
Trees pop up
Yeah.
out of towers from ages gone by. And you find yourself now around these circular stone sigils on the floor.
Yeah.
Inert. Inactive.
Yeah. I mean, I think I maybe sort of I think I'm a bit panicked by what I've done, so I'm maybe sort of pacing in a not quite as hoppy as Billy Joel, but there's a lot of energy that's sort of going around. I'm sort of like, oh my goodness.
Cool. Can you
Mum's going to be so mad.
Can you give me... Oh, what should we call it? Let's call it... I'm going to call it a Arcana check again.
Yeah.
You only need to beat a 7.
Okay. That's a 22.
As you're just like stamping and this high emotion is brought forward before you, vines emerge out of the ground and shuffle around the stone sigils. The ruins within the stones begin glowing green. Vroom, 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 vroom. Until they all are glowing bright green and they begin flowing around you in a circle. And the Feywild disappears before you like rain across a meadow. And you now find yourself stood on unfamiliar ground, breathing in unfamiliar air. And you're now stood in the centre of a city, surrounded by humans.
I was right.
You are now on the prime material plane.
I think I'm very confused about what's gone on.
As soon as you just appear,
everyone
stops and looks at you. What the hell is that? Is that a fucking rabbit?
I'm not
It's a demon!
No.
Oh my goodness!
No.
Kill the demon!
No. Oh, no.
And a couple of pitchforks come your way. What are you doing here, demon?
I don't know. I'm not a demon, if that helps.
You look like a demon. And you've just got loads of villagers.
Well, no. My name is Thimble. I don't know where I am, but I'm not a demon. I promise. I'm just I'm a Harrigan.
What the bloody hell's that? Harrigan? What's that? You mean American? A devil?
No. I think they just sound quite similar. I don't really know what that is though.
At that point, A cold hand
Oh,
grasps yours.
hello.
Come with me, dearie.
Oh, um,
It's an old woman,
okay.
a cloak over her head, her eyes milky white.
Oh,
She's blind,
okay.
but she manages to look towards all of these villagers.
Back off, you! Leave her alone.
Just this old woman just slaps one of the villagers in the way that an old woman can
Yeah.
get away with doing
Yeah.
that,
Okay.
Come with me.
Yeah, thank you.
and just takes you down a couple of alleyways.
Yeah.
It's so busy. You've
Yeah.
never seen so many
Yeah.
people. You've never seen a city like this before.
Never seen a human before.
Yeah, you've never seen a human before.
Oh my
And eventually you're brought into a quiet cul-de-sac.
Yeah.
You're from the Feywild, aren't you?
Well, I guess so. Yeah.
Aye.
The court of the Summer Queen, nature and
Yeah.
rabbit folk.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Sorry. I'm Thimble.
Oh, pleased to meet you, Thimble. My name's
Jar Jar.
Jar Jar.
yeah, like Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, is that a relative of yours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was my mum.
Oh, okay. Oh, my mum's gonna be really mad with me.
Oh no.
Oh, dear.
How did you get here, dearie?
I don't know. There was like these runes, and then these stones, and then there was some green swirling light, and I feel like it might have been magic, but I
That's
don't.
what happened to me.
What?
Would you believe it? I've been to your country. I've been to the Feywild when I was a little girl.
Did you?
I
Oh,
ran away from home.
our stories are very similar.
They are. It's almost
Yeah.
like this has been planned by some higher power.
Oh.
A dungeon master, maybe.
Oh, okay. Well, Jar Jar, do you know how I could maybe? I don't know if I want to go back or not. Actually,
I was stuck in the Feywild for 10 years.
10.
I was a little girl and I grew into a young woman.
Oh,
And then I don't know why or how or what I did to deserve it, but suddenly I woke up one morning, I was back home again, and I was a little girl again.
oh.
I'm an old woman now, so
yes.
I've lived another 80 odd years.
The time you spent there, it didn't age you here at all.
No, but
Oh.
I kept it all up here in me noggins.
Yeah,
So I don't know what's your name again?
Thimble.
Thimble. I don't know what you need to do to
No.
get back home, but I think you need to follow your heart.
Well, if I go home, they're gonna make me be a wizard, and
Make you be a wizard.
yeah, it's like a whole family thing.
And what
you
are
know.
you? Thimble the...
Thimble the Harrigan? Thimble
If
the
you don't want to be a wizard, what do you want to be?
right. Well, I mean, I've always kind of wanted to be out in nature and with the animals and with the stars and I want to be a druid, but Thomas is a druid, so I can't be a druid, so that's the whole thing. And
I
he's
think-
actually a really bad druid, you know.
I think Thimble the druid has quite a nice ring to it.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can you make me a persuasion check, please? Not by anything you're saying, but just by your actions.
yeah. 18.
Jar Jar pulls out a little leather satchel
Mm.
and just presses it into your hands.
Oh.
There's some gold in there
Oh.
and a map of the country. When I was a little girl and I got lost in the Feywild,
Yeah.
one of your people,
Oh.
a young rabbit girl
Oh, really?
named Charlene, Destroyer of Men, she gave me everything I needed to survive in the Feywild, so I want to return the favour with you now that you're in my world.
Charlene, Destroyer of Men.
Yeah, do you know her?
I do.
Oh, that's nice.
That's my mother.
Oh, fuck.
And she told me she'd never seen a human before. So,
We tend to keep things from our children to protect them.
but is she protecting or is she just scared herself?
I don't know. I'm not your man.
No, that's fair.
But go out and seek your fortune, Thimble. That's what I'd suggest.
Do you think I should stay here then?
In
this-
Kingsway? No.
No. Oh,
Go explore, have adventures, maybe find.
there's more beyond just this.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah. So this is a wall. Behind it, there's more stuff. Yeah.
Like,
See, these cows are small.
What?
But those ones are far away. Things you see in the distance. When you move towards them, they get. You understand
yeah,
object
yes, I do.
permanence?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just meant like this isn't.
Oh no,
the
there's
whole
an entire
world.
world. There's life here. There's wars and there's love and there's loss, and it's all for you to discover, Thimble.
Well, they think I'm a demon.
I mean, we don't have many rabbit people, but
Yeah.
I mean, if you're nice and
Yeah.
I'm sure you find some friends who'll accept you for who you are. You may get the odd funny look now and again,
Yeah.
but who cares?
Oh, well. I mean, I'm worried that. I mean, I don't even know how they would, but that my family want me to go back, but I don't know that I want to go back. I always kind of wanted to be out doing things and seeing, and I'm not supposed to leave the burrow really, but
I think
but this
we're way
is,
beyond the barrow now,
yeah,
babes.
I think you might be right, Jar Jar.
And I'll
well-
tell you what, if any other rabbit folk come through here,
Yeah,
I'll sass them out.
okay,
And if I think they're going to try and make you go back,
yeah,
I'll throw them off the scent. But be aware,
yeah,
Thimble.
yeah. Well, thank you. You're being very kind to me, Jar Jar.
No,
I mean-
I'm just an old woman.
Well, thank you very much. Do you mind? Could I just see your hand again?
Yeah, of course. She holds out a kind of decrepit, cold hand towards you.
So you have 5.
Oh, yeah, we got 5. Yeah, 5
5?
toes as well.
I'd only drawn 4 before.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Well, That's part of what you can do. You can really study humans and how many bits we have.
Oh, that'd be
Not in
fun.
that way.
No. Well, yeah. I think I will. Stay. Do you know if there are any druids that I could maybe meet
Oh,
here?
I mean, druids don't tend to stay about in the city,
Yeah.
but there are loads of druids out in the countryside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And which way is that?
Head out this big gate here.
Gate.
It kind of points up towards an enormous portcullis. You can see through it, and out there's a rolling countryside before it.
Okay.
Head out there and seek your fortune, Thimble Dewberry.
Thank you, Jar Jar. I think I will.
Misa so happy to meet you.
And I'm very Misa
Misa's so happy
Misa's so happy to meet you
Yes.
too. Is that like a human saying?
It's more of a colloquialism.
Oh, okay. So I should use that every time I
No,
meet.
don't use
okay.
that. No, please don't use
Yeah,
that every
okay.
time.
Okay.
Fantastic. Jar Jar has now left you with a satchel with some
Yeah.
gold, some
Lovely.
supplies.
Amazing.
What would you
Love
like to
that.
do, Thimble?
I think I will head towards the gate and
Amazing.
see if I can find some druids out there.
You head out from under the portcullis. A couple of villagers still staring at you, a couple of soldiers by the main gate. What the bloody hell's that? They wave back at you, kind of,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And you head out into the prime material plane
Yeah.
to meet druids,
Yeah.
to meet friends, to find your fortune, and maybe, if you want,
Yeah.
find your way back.
Ooh.
And we're going to leave the adventure there! Yay! Oh, fantastic. That was so much fun.
That's great.
Well, if you want to find out more about Francis's character, Thimble, you'll have to come along to one of our live shows to see what they're all about. But for now, it's goodbye from me.
Yeah. And also goodbye from me.
And also
Sorry.
goodbye from me. Goodbye.